So starting up with chapter of biology, it's introduction to biology and classification of living beings, right? So these are the sources from this the topics has been picked up. So you can just go through it. These are the books and the sources. So we will be starting up with the first topic, that is the introduction to biology, right? Biology, bios means life, right? Log, logos means studies. So biology combinedly means the study of life. Is the science of study of living organism on the earth. All living organisms are linked to one another by sharing the common genetic material, but to varying degrees. Living organisms vary in their form, structure, and mode of life, but still they have similarities. Study of animals is called zoology, whereas the study of plants is called botany, and both are categorized under the biology. So you can just mark it out. This is study of animals is called biology, and the study of plants is called botany. In 1384 to 1322 BC, Aristotle was the earliest to attempt a scientific basis of classification using morphological characters, behavior, and reproduction. Thus, he is the father of science of biology and zoology. So, this is the important point. The father of science and biology is called Aristotle, right? In this book, Historia Animalium, he had discussed about 500 animals. Theophatus is considered the father of botany since he was the first to conduct researches on the plants. So this is even the important point. The father of botany is Theophatus. Right. In this book, Historia Plantarum, he discussed about the age and size of about 500 plants. Characteristics of living organism include growth, reproduction, metabolism, cellular organization, consciousness, respiration and excretion. Protoplasm is found in all organisms. All biological processes take place in this. So this is important point. The diversity of the number and the type of living organism present on the earth is called biodiversity. So we will be studying biodiversity in deep in the environment chapter. In the environment subject, we will be studying in the deep what is biodiversity and what are the other types of biodiversities. Branches of biology, there are different branches of biology. Biology is divided into two parts, basic biology and applied biology. In applied biology, it's divided into agricultural science, medicine science, veterinary science, paramedical sciences. And in basic biology, it's divided into botany, zoology, and microbiology, right? Next topic is the living world. In the living world, two types of things are found, that is living things and the non-living things. The things that grow, develop, react, and show other features of life are called living things. So this is the definition of living things. We are very much aware of what is living things. So features of living organism are as follows. Previously also we have studied what is protoplasm. It is the physical basis of all living organism. All biological activities take place here. So all over the biological activities which take place in any living thing take place in protoplasm. Next one is the cell structure. Cell is the structural and functional unit of all living beings. Organism can be unicellular, that is single-celled, or multicellular, more than one cell. Next one is the nutrition. Every organism needs food in order to grow, as food provides them with energy to fulfill certain tasks. They acquire their nutritional requirements through nutrition and digestion. Autotrophs prepare their own food. So I have just marked it out. So you can just mark it as an important point. What is excretion? The digested food is eliminated from the body via excretion. So there are various steps. First one is the ingestion, the way we take food. Next is the digestion, then absorption, then assimilation, and the last one is the excretion. Circular respiration, it is a chemical reaction that occurs inside a cell to release energy via digestion. This energy is utilized for other bodily purposes. Metabolism, the sum total of anabolic or constructive reactions, anabolism, or catabolic or destructive reactions, catabolism, continuously occurring inside the body is called the metabolism. So what is the formula for metabolism? Its metabolism is equal to anabolism plus catabolism, right? Growth. Living things grow with increase in mass and increase in number of individuals or cells. In multicellular organism, growth occurs by cell division or increase in number of cells. This growth occurs continuously in plants throughout their lifespan, whereas in animals, it occurs only up to a certain age. However, growth and replacement of lost cells occur throughout the life. Next one is the reproduction. It is the process of producing offspring which have features similar to their parents. They are majorly two modes of reproduction, that is sexual and asexual. Movement. Living things exhibit locomotion, that is they move. Animals move with the help of certain specialized organs, whereas plants show movement as they grow. Sensitivity and adaptability. Living things are sensitive to touch and other stimuli. They can sense changes taking places in their surroundings, right? So the next topic is biodiversity. It is the biological variety and variability that exists on Earth. It is a measure of variation of genetic species and ecosystem level. The term biodiversity was coined by Walter G. Ross. So this is important, but it can come. The bird biodiversity was coined by whom? In 1985. Biodiversity plays a major role in establishing the balance in nature. Biodiversity holds ecological and economic importance as it provides us with nourishment, housing, fuel, and other sources. Regions lying between Tropic of Cancer and Tropic of Capricorn are called mega diverse region since they exhibit maximum diversity. This is called the mega diverse region. Why? Because the majority of the biodiversity is around these areas, and the countries which come under these are India, Australia, China, Mexico, and many more. Classification. It is basically the scientific arrangement of an organism in specific hierarchical series of groups on the basis of similarities and differences. Classification is based on characteristics which occur in certain groups of organisms that make them different from other groups. Greek scientist Aristotle classified animals according to their habitats, whether they lived on land, in water, or in air, whether their blood color is red or not, whether they are oviparous or viviparous, etc. Basis of classification. Living organisms are classified on the basis of certain characteristics as follows. Cell structure. Prokaryotic and eukaryotic cells have different structures. In eukaryotic, membranous cells organelles are found and developed nucleus is also found. But in case of prokaryotic cells, chemical processes are also different. Body structure. In unicellular and multicellular organism, both structure is different. Cells that are found in groups have capacity to form any organism. They show division of labor. They make an organism by forming tissues and organs. This feature is absent in unicellular, right? Next is nutrition. On the basis of nutrition, organisms are classified as autotrophs and heterotrophs. In case of autotrophs, they make their own food by the process of photosynthesis, like plants make their food in the presence of sunlight, air, and oxygen. So they make food themselves. So the organism which make foods themselves are called autotrophs. But what are heterotrophs? They attain food from the autotrophs. They are dependent on autotrophs, like deer, cow. These are heterotrophs. Body organization. Plants and animals have different body organization. Their cells are also different. Functional organization, like body organization, functional organization is also different in different organism. For example, amoeba uses Pseudopodia for locomotion, and human beings use hind limbs for movement. What is locomotion? For movement, right? The amoeba uses pseudopodia. They make the finger-like structure to move. Like in case of humans, we use the hand limbs for the movement. Next is the taxonomical series. Each unit of classification represents a rank and is termed as taxon. This is what is taxonomical series now. Each unit of classification represents a rank and is termed as taxon. So this is very important point. You can just go through because this is not very common as we know, right? The taxonomic hierarchy is a system of arranging taxonomic categories in descending order. It was first introduced by Carolus Linnaeus in 1751, and hence it is also known as Linnaean hierarchy. So mark this point, very important. Why? What is called the Linnaean hierarchy is the taxonomical series. Groups represent category, and category further denotes rank. Each rank or taxon represent a unit of classification. Basically, you can just get to know what the rank and the taxon are the same things in the case of representation, right? So here you can see the hierarchical arrangement in the ascending order. These taxonomical groups categories are distinct biological entities and not merely morphological aggregates. So first one is the kingdom. These types of question basically comes in the your pre-examination. They'll just give you 2-3 points and they'll tell just arrange it in then the ascending or the descending order. So just remember this. First one is the we'll just come up with the ascending order. Is the kingdom highest category. This is the ascending order and this is the descending order, right? So phylum or division for plants and phylum for animals. Class, one or more that one related order. Next one is the order, family, genus and the species. So ascending order is the smallest to biggest and descending is the biggest to smallest. So this is the very important chronological order or hierarchy. One must learn it very thoroughly for the examination point of view. Next one is the nomenclature. Binomial nomenclature was proposed by the father of taxonomy, Carolus Linnaeus, in his book Systema Naturae. It is a system of giving scientific names to animals and plants, since the name of every organism is composed of two components, genus, that is generic, and the next is the species, that is specific. So this kind of naming is termed as binomial nomenclature. For example, the scientific name of human species is Homo sapiens, where Homo is the generic name and the sapien is the specific name. So all the scientific names are combined with the generic and the specific name. Binomial nomenclature is therefore guided by a set of rules stated in the International Code of Binomial Nomenclature. Certain conventions are followed while writing the scientific names, right? These are the rules for writing the scientific names. The name of the genus begins with the capital letter. The name of the species begins with the small letter. When printed, the scientific name is given in italics. When written by hand, the genus and the species names have to be underlined separately. So here you can see the table organism with their taxonomic categories, right? So I'll just continue with this chapter in my next video. So if you like this video, please like, share and subscribe my channel for more such videos, and we'll be coming up with the physics and chemistry also. I just want more and more share and more likes so that I can just go through the physics and chemistry subjects also.